Sir, Great Man and Guy Media TV back with another video, family. I'm back on my hip hop shit, man. There's been a lot happening in hip hop, bruh, ever since the year started. I pay attention because I am hip hop. I pay attention to everything involving hip hop. January, you had, Labry, well, this was actually before January. My bad. He was obviously suing um, Kendrick Lamar because he got his ass beat down like a $2 hole because he couldn't take defeat. You know what I'm saying? Suing UMG because of defamation or whatever the case may be. And then he had the nerve to release some whack ass freestyle talking about LeBron James fighting Irish over a conductor beat. I ain't gonna lie, the conductor that production was super dope. But just a cry for help freestyle. Like this nigga just pathetic, right? And then January, you had Joey BadA releasing a couple songs going at the necks of where the West Coast, which is where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? For y'all, anybody that's followed me for any significant amount of time, know I'm from Compton, California. Know I grew up, literally down the block from NWA. Nutty Block. My old address is 15821 Tarrant Avenue. You know what I'm saying? So that's my old hood. I visit my hometown at least a couple times a year. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back out there this summer. But y'all know I'm from the West Coast. I'm from that's my stomping ground, Compton, California, right? But yeah, he Joey BadA released a couple of tracks, I should say, in January or the early part of the year, going at West Coast artists, calling out Dot, saying too much West Coast D-Lick, and of course quoting Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And then most recently came out with the Red Bull freestyle, going at Daylight, going at TDE members, you know what I'm saying? Daylight, Ray Vaughn. He took the most shots at Daylight. Daylight responded with some tracks called Backpack, and a couple of other ones before that. But the Backpack track, man, for me, that was a Euphoria version for Daylight because he basically predicted everything that Joey BadA was going to say in that Red Bull freestyle. That 4-bar pattern rhyme, all the name flips from Daylight, Solar Eclipse, you know what I'm saying? Daylight, light year, all of the typical name flips that you would see from a typical Daylight battle, you will see on Smack, URL, or you will see on King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm heavily into battle rap as well. I had I just don't upload my content, but I had a battle rap channel called I Am Battle Tested, going over all the major events in battle rap. So, I've been heavily involved by following and keeping, abreast and staying locked in, staying tuned, staying, updated on what's going on in hip hop, right? But with this particular call out, the Red Brew freestyle, you had people coming at, pause. You had people going at Joey, of course, because, Joey BadA called out Daylight. He called out Ray Vaughn, the TDE artist. Like, of course, the top of the food chain from TDE is Dot. You know what I'm saying? And also, you had people coming out of nowhere, getting involved or putting their hat in the ring or entering the chat, if you will, such as Reason. Reason's from the West Coast. Reason, the former TDE artist, super talented, man. And he did that track, The Bad Apple. I was highly impressed, man. 3 beat switches, 3 different flows, the pocket, the cadence, the delivery, even the little skits in between tracks. Chef's kiss, brother. Chef's kiss. That was a great track. And the angle was basically calling out NY as a whole, right? And out of nowhere, some guy from New York by the name of Rome, I believe his name is, he came out with a track going after Reason. It's a decent track. I heard it. Decent track. Bars was cool. Beat selection, underwhelming in my opinion. But Bars was cool. You know what I'm saying? He did some couple of flips for Reason, and stuff like that. But fast forward to right now, checking my X, aka Twitter timeline, AZ Chike has entered the chat. AZ Chike, for those of you who don't know, has been a prominent figure, a part of the GNX album as far as features is concerned. He did mention that he will be live performing with Dot when Dot goes to LA to do his tour, his GNX tour, because he's going to be there for 3 days. So expect AZ Chike to perform, his track Peekaboo with Dot. That's going to be crazy. But nonetheless, man, AZ Chike has entered the chat. He's now released a track to go after Joey BadA. As a matter of fact, he had a track called Game Time, visually going after Joey BadA, basically saying, hey, I'm going to destroy that stupid ass Maybach truck and do some of the scenes you did in your first video. Because, yeah, I'm calling you out. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast is united, bro. Unlike New York, y'all so fragmented. Y'all separate Buffalo from New York City. New York is New York. The West Coast is West Coast. But y'all, that's the whole problem with y'all New York niggas. Griselda was carrying the torch for y'all niggas for so many years. And as far as New York City is concerned, Ray Vaughn had the punchline of the year because he did say Ice Spice is the king of New York. And what is this nigga lying or what? Is he lying? Ice Spice has been the most relevant artist to come out of New York City. Ain't no other artist has been more relevant than Ice Spice, right? And that's unfortunate. But y'all niggas got a female that got a song that talks about farting. I'm the shit, fart. That's the name of her track. And y'all got her as the king of New York. That's truly disgusting. But, the West Coast, we're united. You know what I'm saying? You call us out, you calling everybody out. But nonetheless, family, I'm sorry about the rambling. I just want to do this damn reaction to AZ Chike going after Joey BadA. The track is called What Would You Do? So without further ado, family, let's get it going. This just dropped, so let's play this shit right now. I'm going to give y'all my reaction. Here we go.
What would you do if you can get with the dog pound? What would you do if you get caught with your pants down?
Off top, a West Coast classic. What would you do? The dog pound. You know what I'm saying? Corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Listen, bro. The dog. Oh, let's continue, bro. Let's
They
continue.
say it's the quiet ones you gotta worry about. I walk in, step on shit like a dirty house. One feature got boogers around 30,000. About the coast, already told you, nigga, watch your mouth. Shoulders rotating, I'm just getting in that mode. When niggas built like foam, of course they fold. The people's champ here, bitch, I'm who they chose. Now it's time to get your nostrils wiped like an itchy nose. See the chit chatter like chisel, don't get busy. Yes, the badass is boss, he can't fuck with me. He keep talking about the West, is he strictly dickly? Ray got some, I get some, we going 50-50. Tag me in, time to get a nigga gone. Yeah, you bad to the ass, I'm just bad to the bone. Gave you a little snip, you wasn't even worth a song. Shout to opium, I'd show you on my loan. Are you a pro from your era, still ain't made a hit song? Nigga, stick to the script, should've stayed in your zone. Heard that game time board, nah, nigga on your dome. 6-hour flight, time to send a nigga home.
If you can get with the dog pound.
Watch drivers, this is not 2013. Nothing to worry about. Why the fans wanna alert me out? This whole class he came up with. This nigga third stream in front of streets, but best believe he won't be my first fiend. Everybody from TDE got put on. You the only one out your group that still makes songs. And fuck that bullshit you wrote for Post Malone. And barely that, it wouldn't work and start to act. This nigga think he could take a break and come back. Fuck us up with that. What I got, a lyrical miracle, whip your ass. Another body for the West, nigga, tear my glass.
The body for the West. Damn. Woo.
These niggas posting TDE East, I can't believe they wanna sue or click up, nigga, take a seat. Boy, I'm wired, and you tired, nigga, take a knee, a cliff, bridge of faith, don't give a fuck, nigga, take a leap, oh Joe. I really be that man, let it be the bad news and come and fuck up your plans. I really write what I spit, I'm getting better with my hands. It's the best feature from GNX coming to talk to you. Better go report back to 50 at a boss to you. Purposely get you possessed and put a cross to you. You got beef all over, how sloppy Joe. You this high rank rapper, when was your last paid show? Look at you, start from scratch, steady screaming you back, but who the fuck asked for you?
That was dope. Listen, bruh. That was, I gotta play that shit back again. First listen. I love the intro and the outro of What Would You Do, the sample. And then we just flipped it to, AZ Chike, it's so funny because before before I even knew about this track that released, this track going at Joey, I was actually listening to a lot of AZ Chike material. I said, I need to really lock in on this guy's material. And I wasn't disappointed. This guy is dope. All right, let me tell y'all something. Let me show y'all niggas some real talk, bro. To show y'all I'm not fucking capping. Well, I can't show it, can I? Let me see if I can show this shit real quick. I'm not capping, bro, because let me see if I can show my damn screen real quick. Can y'all see this? Y'all can't. All right, never mind. I was going to show you my playlist. But I'm going to show you my playlist on my phone. Hold on. I'm going to show you my playlist on my phone. See, to let y'all know I'm not capping. I was really listening to right here. Y'all see that? Damn, what's wrong with the camera? That's AZ Chike with his group, AZ Sway, AZ Kilo. I was playing that song back at the gym earlier today. Dude, that song is slapping, bro. I was playing that shit, man. That shit is so dope. But yeah, I was like listening to a lot of AZ Chike's catalog, man. This guy is super dope. He has that it. And what I mean by that is that's the reason why he was picked to be featured on GNX. You know, they know what they're doing at TDE. They know how to curate artists. He has that it factor. He has that charisma on the mic. He's unapologetically West Coast. You know he's a California West Coast artist when you hear him. He's unapologetic West Coast. You know, he rhymes. His pattern is so West Coast. And it's super dope. But he has that it factor because he has that charisma on the mic to make him very entertaining. You want to listen to him. He's not boring. You know what I'm saying? I heard someone call him a more lyrical. Who was that? Screwface John. I think Screwface John called him a more lyrical YG. I think he is. I think he is really a more traverse version. I wouldn't even compare it to YG, honestly. You know, I think he's created a lane on his own, AZ Chike, and you know, for me, he has the ability to go to be on that next level, to be on that next wave. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, track goes hard, man. This was a dope track. To me, this sounded like more like a warning than anything. It's like, yo, you talk about the West, you got to deal with me too. You know, you still got your hands full with Daylight, but you still haven't heard from Daylight yet. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, niggas from your own state don't like you. That nigga Rome got a couple diss tracks going against you. His diss track going against Reason, if you look on his YouTube channel, he has 2 diss tracks going after Joey BadA. But his song states that this is not for Joey, this is for NY. Right? So niggas from your own state don't even like your ass, nigga. But Joey, I'm not taking away nothing from Joey. Joey's super talented. Joey BadA, super talented, man. Him, the Red Bull freestyle was classic. I love that Red Bull freestyle. And even the finals track, that was super dope. You know, but for me, the punchline of the year so far goes to Ray Vaughn when saying that Ice Spice is the king of New York. You know, like every time I think about New York, I'm thinking about Ice Spice currently right now. Who's relevant, right? And don't say Jay-Z because Jay-Z ain't releasing no damn music. He's a billionaire. He don't care about making music. Don't say that nigga. I'm talking about somebody who's releasing music, somebody that's relevant from New York, and that is, I'm talking about specifically New York City, since y'all niggas want to separate Buffalo, upstate New York from New York City. West Coast is West Coast, man. We don't care if you're from Oakland, San Diego, you know, South Central. It's the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between y'all niggas. But anyway, man, that's my reaction to AZ Chike going after Joey BadA with What Would You Do. Let me know what y'all think of that track. Sound like more of a warning, but it was super dope. Love his flow, love his cadence and delivery, man. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section, family. Until next time, signing out. Peace.